In health news this morning, a new landmark study shows genetic testing can improve mental health outcomes for people with depression. Joining us this morning is Dr. Parikh, a leading expert on depression and mental health disorders, and the benefits of genetic testing for clinical decision-making, along with Carmela Walgren, a patient who knows firsthand what it's like living with depression. Good morning to both of you. This is an important conversation to have. Happy to have you here.
Good morning. Thank you. Good morning.
Hi there.
Doctor, let's start with you because I am interested, anytime you hear, okay, there's new research out or there's a new study out, what were the big findings? What, you know, if we can offer some good news this morning about the direction of how we can treat this.
Well, picking an antidepressant for treating depression is a tricky business. We have just finished the largest study of applying genetic testing to help with that choice. So what we did is we took people who had depression, who had trouble with their antidepressants, and we put them in this study. We used genetic testing, the Genesight test in particular, and that gave us a printout of which medications were more likely to be well tolerated and helpful for that person's depression. And we found that by using that result of the genetic testing, we improved the chances of depression remission by about 50%.
Oh, that's pretty good numbers. So, Carmela, were you a part of this study, or tell me kind of about your connection with all of this and why you're speaking out in regards to this as well?
Well, I have had 50 years of depression. I was 22 when I was diagnosed with depression. It was recommended to me, the test was recommended to me by my doctor, who said that the Genesight test was now available, that Medicare paid for it, and that maybe we could find finally the right medication for me. And that turned out to be true. We found after the Genesight test that I was on the wrong medication and had been for a number of years, and we found the right medication. So for a year and a half, I have been in remission, and I'm just doing great.
That's awesome to hear. Well, and doctor, for those, I mean, again, this is such a huge people. So many people are struggling with this. Can we go ahead and start asking our doctors about this? And if this is something that we could possibly go ahead and start ourselves?
Well, you do have to talk to your doctor and see if it makes sense to have genetic testing. So that's the place to start. You can learn more about depression at the depressioncenter.org website, which gives you all sorts of tips on self-management as well as the other treatments. And you can find out about the particular test at genesight.com.
All right. Well, I think we have just a couple seconds left. What's your take home, doctor, for people, again, kind of struggling with this? And I'd imagine there's hope this morning. We'd like to hear there's good news.
Yeah. Don't give up. You will find the right treatment for you, and maybe genetic testing can help you find that right treatment. Yeah.
Well, Carmela, we appreciate, again, you sharing your story. We know it's not easy. Doctor, thank you for all the work you're putting into it as well, and we'll make sure and put more information on our website. But we appreciate your time to both of you this morning.
Thanks.
Thank you.